Romans 4:18. In hope he believed against hope, that he should become the father of many nations. As he had been told, so shall your offspring be. Abraham's given a choice. Trust God, believe God, and follow him, or not. Abraham chose to trust God. What was he trusting in? It's what God promised. He would give him an heir, a son. He would turn him into a nation, and that nation would be a blessing to other nations. Now, what Abraham has to wrestle with in this choice, in believing God, is all the evidence stacked up against this promise coming true. Abraham is old. His wife is old. The reality of bearing a child just doesn't seem possible. Yet, Abraham believes. He believes in hope against hope. It's like all the evidence, all the signs are pointing to this isn't going to happen. And you can't do anything to make it happen. So what he did is he believed in a God so powerful, that he could create this entire universe out of nothing, a God so powerful that he can bring dead things back to life. That was verse 17. He believes in that God, and he acted on that. His hope was the fact that God is so powerful, he will do this. This is something we wrestle with too. In our own lives, we have all the signs point to not possible. All the evidence in our life is pointing to this is never going to happen. There's no way. It's just not reality. Yet, God still does things. Just like he did with Abraham. If God did it with Abraham, God has not changed. He can still do things today. Now, I'm not saying when you're 99, you're going to have a child, but I'm just saying there's probably something in your life where you're doubting, and it's not because God isn't powerful. It's because all the evidence is pointing you to believe it's not possible. Listen, God does impossible things. Jesus says, if you abide in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. But with Jesus, we can do things with Jesus that we cannot do by our own might, by our own effort, by our own will. Anything we muster up is just not enough to make certain things happen. But if we abide in Jesus, things can happen. And it might not be what we expect. The promise fulfilled to Abraham came true in part by him having a son, but it came true in a way that's so much bigger than he ever could have imagined in Jesus, in the church, and in the new creation. And that is what we wait for. That's the good news that we have to hope in.